Thanks for purchasing your Sew Your Own Reusable Cracker Kit from Waste Free Celebrations. You will receive 6 tubes, 6 fat and 6 thin, 6 handmade by me tags, as well as a set of instructions and a pattern. You need to supply your own fabric and ribbon. Fabric that is 112 centimetres wide, you will need 1.7 metres. Fabric that is 150 centimetres wide, you will need 1.1 metres, and you will need 6 metres of ribbon. You also need pins, a lighter, measuring tape and scissors. First step is to cut out your pattern. There are 2 pieces, 1 fat, 1 thin. Fabric that is 150 wide can be folded into thirds, and then you lay your pattern down twice to get 6 crackers. Fabric that is 112 wide is simply folded in half, and you lay your pattern down 3 times to get 6 crackers. Measure out 50 centimetres and then cut your ribbon into 50 centimetre pieces, either using a V-cut end or a slanted end, so that you have 12 pieces of ribbon in the end. Use a candle or a lighter to seal the end if your ribbon is polyester or satin to stop fraying. We're going to start by overlocking or zigzagging the short ends of every piece of fabric. Make sure you only do the short ends, you're not doing the long ends. If you're comfortable sewing, you can run your stitching all together so that they're all done in one piece. If you don't have an overlocker, you can use a sewing machine on zigzag to seal the ends. We've done all of our smalls, our thins, and all of our fats. Now we're going to start by folding over the edges and doing the ribbon. What you want to do is, with the fabric in your lap, if your fabric is multi-dimensional, as in the fabric design goes every way, then it doesn't matter which way you have your fabric. But this gingerbread pattern and some Christmas patterns, you can see run in one direction, and you want to make sure that, for example, in this gingerbread one, that all the houses are going the same way, because the ribbon on the fat half is going to go at the top. For our thins, we're going to have it running the same way, but the ribbon goes at the other end. And this is so when the cracker is put together, the houses will all run in the same direction. So we're going to start by doing our 8 centimetre ends. Now my machine here has 8 centimetres on it, so I just fold it over. Keep this at 8. Around, we're going to do 8 centimetres again, so that is 8 at the top and 8 at the bottom. Backstitch bit there. Now, because this is my fat tube and this is going to be at the top of the cracker, we're going to take one piece of ribbon with the pattern running down. We take our ribbon, we fold it in half, and at the 8 centimetre, basically you can tell where your fabric has come at the end there. That's right where you're going to pin your ribbon. You take it and fold it up. Now you take the sleeve and you match it up. Now if you want to pin it, you can. You're going to run. You're going to back tack here to make sure it's nice and strong, because this end is being pulled over the tube a lot and it gets a lot of wear. Coming to the bottom seam, just sometimes this catches like that. So what we want to do is just make sure that that is tucked under. Once you've almost finished here, you're going to go back to a zigzag or an overlock. It depends, whichever machine you've got, it doesn't matter. And we're going to back tag it. We want it nice and strong, because when these sleeves are being pulled over the tube, they take a lot of pressure. So trim any threads that need trimming. You've now completed one fat sleeve with the ribbon coming out the top. You don't turn it in the other way, you leave them inside out. That's how we use them. Now we're going to do the thin halves again. It's 8 centimetres that we're going to fold over. Again, we do 8 centimetres at the other end. It's really easy for teaching kids to sew. It's straight lines, easy measurements. With our large sleeve, the houses are going that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to be putting the tag and the ribbon on the bottom. So we're going to turn it around. This is only if you're using a multi-directional fabric. If it's not multi-directional, you can sew them whichever way you want. So you're going to place the Handmade by Me tag at the bottom edge. Then again, take a piece of ribbon, fold it in half. And you can feel where that fabric has come underneath, and that's exactly where you're going to place it. That's at the 8 centimetre mark. And here. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, so you've got your tag and your ribbon, and fold your ribbon out so it doesn't get caught, and then fold your sleeve up. Now you can either put it straight under the machine, but if you've got slidey fabric or you're not too sure what you're doing, just pin it in place. There we go. So now we go back onto a zigzag to finish the edge. Trim up all of those threads. Okay. So now we have one fat and one thin. You're going to repeat with all of your sleeves, and we will start. Now you can feel which ones are thin because you can feel the tag. The ribbon goes up and it gets pulled over. This is why you need to back tack on your sewing machine on that seam, because it gets a hammering. Pull it up. Get that seam over the lip. You want it nice and snug. Pull it up. Now on the thin tube, you want to leave it so a little bit is hanging over like that, and I'll show you why. We can do some trimming. There's fabric displacement when we push the tubes together. Then we're going to put our large sleeve on. Okay. At this end, you can just marry up the sleeves and just push that tube down. Those can be even, okay, but this one is slightly sticking out because we're going to have displacement. So You can see now that when my crackers are together, the gingerbread houses are all running in the same direction. Again, if you're not using a multi-directional fabric, that doesn't matter. Otherwise you'll be unpicking the ribbon. So there's your seams at the back, sort of line them up a bit. You can see all those wrinkles there. That then causes the displacement so that it all lines up neat and tidy at the end. Now you're going to tie the bows. There you go. And there you have your finished reusable Christmas cracker. Your nice little bows. You've got your little Handmade by me tag at the end. You'll be all sorted for many Christmases to come. So happy sewing!